Hello, good afternoon, guys. My name is Sheikh Mohammed Ilyas. I'm working as an assistant professor in St. Peter's Engineering College. In a series of lectures, today I will be discussing a lecture on files. Okay, how to handle the files in PHP. Already we have learned so many concepts in PHP. How to work with the PHP, what are the functions, what are the operators, and what are the predefined functions and user-defined functions that you can use in PHP. How easily you can develop a application like simple apps, okay, by using PHP. Already we have seen all those things, okay, right. So now coming to our today's lecture, that is how to handle the files in PHP, right. What is meant by a file? A file is a it is one container that will be holding some data. File is nothing but what it consists of some information, okay, right. Just like in the C language we'll be learning about files, okay. So similar to that, in the PHP also we'll be using files, okay, right. Means suppose for example, if you have written any PHP program, okay, if you want to enter any user data to the PHP, okay, you will be giving the data from the keyboard, okay. So in a similar way, right. So in the C language what we will do is, okay, so you can give the input data from keyboard. Input data you can give from the keyboard, okay, right. And another, what is another option that we can use in C language is, you can give the data, okay, right, from the file also, okay, right. So you can just link that file to the program. From the file it will take that input data. Means there will be different ways that you can use for to give the input data to the program, okay. In order to give that input data to the program, you can give the input data through online, that is from the keyboard or from the file, okay. You can save that input data in a file and you can link that input file to your program and you can give access to that file, okay, right. Suppose if you want to give any data with through the files to your program, okay, right. You will be using some functions related to that file, okay, right. So in PHP we can use files concepts, okay, for to give some input data, right. Suppose, see here in order to handle the files in PHP, we'll be using some functions, okay, right. Like fopen, fread, fwrite, fseek, okay. So then random. So like this, so many set current position, like this, so many functions, predefined functions are available in files, okay, right. So especially in PHP we can use all these functions. Some syntax will be there for each and every function if you know the syntaxes. So these functions already we have learned in C language, okay, now to work with the files in C, okay. Like that, here same functions will be used, okay, for opening of a file, for closing of a file, for to read the contents of the file, okay, right. So just we will recall all those functions that we can use with the files, okay. Suppose for example, if you want to read the file, okay, if you want to read the file, okay, right. So before going with this function, you should know first, okay, right. So a file can be of two types, okay. It may be text file or it may be a binary file. So text file means what? Only the text data will be available in that file. Okay, if you want to save that particular file, you need to save with a txt extension. Means, so this particular file format .txt will represent that this file is a text file. Okay, you can go with the binary files also. Okay, right. So text file means it contains, that file contains text data. Right. Suppose you, if you want to save only binary data, that is zeros and ones, okay, in a file, so you can go with binary file and you can save with .bnp extension. Okay, right. So with binary file, just by observing the syntax, that is just by observing the extension of that file, okay, we can say that what type of file it is. Okay, so here .txt, okay, one simple example I wrote here. Okay, web dictionary .txt. Okay, this means that this file is a text file. Okay, right. So here see, after knowing about the particular file, okay, we can go with the functions now. Okay, right. So very simple functions. Okay, so if you want to read a file, okay, if you want to read the contents of a file, okay, right, if you want to read a file, okay, right, suppose for example the php code to read the file and write it to the output buffer. If you want to read the file, okay, right, so we can use one function here in php, that is read file. Which file you want to read, that particular file name you have to mention with the extension. Okay, right. So it will be useful for you if you want to open up a file. Okay, if you want to open up a file, you can go for the read file function here. Okay, right. So next we have another function, that is fopen function we can use. Okay, but to open a specific file, okay, another syntax also, another function also we can use, that is fopen function. Right. So what is the syntax we need to follow for fopen? Already this function will be used in C language. Okay. Right. So fopen of file name, what is the file you want to open and in which mode you want. See here, every file can be opened in three different modes. Okay, that is read mode, write mode and execute mode. Okay, so read mode means you can able to read that file, you can't edit it. Okay, right. So write mode means you can modify that files. Okay, right. So execute mode means you can execute that. Okay, and one more also mode is also available, that is what appending mode. Appending mode means for the existing file you can add some contents to the last. Okay, right. So mostly used one is what read, write, execute. Okay, rare cases we will be using appending mode also. Okay, right. So if you are opening a particular file, you need to specify what is the file name followed by the mode of the file. Means in which mode you want to make that file to be opened, whether it is a read mode, write mode, execute mode or appending mode. Okay, right. So after opening a particular file by specifying the file name and the mode, okay, the file will get opened. If the file is opened successfully, then it will return some status to you. Means this function will return some value. That value I will be storing in another variable, that is file handle. Okay, right. So by observing the file handle value, you can able to know that the file is opened or closed. Okay, right. So just like this, dollar handle equal to fopen of some file, and in read mode if you are opening, if this file gets open, okay, right, so if the fopen function can able to identify these files and it can able to open this particular file, then it will return some status to uh, that return value. Okay, target variable, that is dollar handle. Okay, right. So same thing, same simple program or some in the html code you will be adding some php code here. So how to write this one? See here, very simple, dollar handle equal to fopen app which file you want to open, and this dollar handle will be holding some whether the value is true or false. Okay, if it is fopen means if the file successfully is open means it will return true or else false. Based on the target value we can take some actions for that particular file. Okay, right. So that is fopen function. Okay, right. So many examples I wrote, and based on and different modes also I have explained here. Okay, right. Next function is fread function. See, after opening a particular file, now you want to read the contents of that file. Okay, right. If you want to read that contents of the file, okay, line by line you want to read or character wise you want to read, okay, you can read the contents of that particular file by using the function fread. How to read means some syntax we need to follow, that is freed of which file, my file, comma, what is the size of the file. Okay, file size of. Okay, right. So which file you are picking, okay, what is your file name, and followed by the size of the file, how much size of the file you want to read. Okay, you want to read complete or you want to read only 10 KB of data. Okay, so what the size of the file you want to read? Okay, that one you can mention. Okay, right, same thing, just using that file. Okay, after opening, and you can use the freed function, and two arguments it is taking here, that is my file and the file size. Okay, right, close function, f close of what is the file, means what is the target variable that you are using. Okay, right, so by using the target variable you can close that particular file. See here, an example here, my file is the target variable here, fopen function will return either true or false value. So by using that target variable my file, you can close that file. Okay, the file will get closed. Okay, right, so get yes, suppose I want to read all the contents. Okay, right, so a single line from a file. Okay, so just like in C language we are having getC function and getS function. So getC function means reading a single character data. GetS function means okay, complete file, means strings of data you can read it. Okay, so here also same thing. GetS and getC, these functions also we can use. Okay, right. So if you want to read all the contents, okay, the complete lines of a file. Okay, complete lines of a file. If you want to read getS function, you can use it. Okay, right. So getC also you can use for to read a single character data. Okay, from the file. Okay, right, similarly end of the file, feof. Okay, right, so based on some condition, okay, so you can check whether you have reached to the end of the file or not. So if you want to check whether you have reached to the last end of the file or not, means you can use some function, that is feof, file end of the file. So just now I said to you getC function. Okay, so you can use getC function for to read the content of a file character wise. Okay, right, so next here, see, fopen function, just now I said. Okay, so every file is having some permissions also. Okay, read, write and execute permissions. Okay, right, so you can give it. Okay, based on specifying the mode. Okay, so if you want to write anything to a file, okay, from the program you want to write something. Okay, from the keyboard you want to send some data to the file. Okay, you can use some function as fwrite function. Right, so fwrite function can be used. Okay, how to use this fwrite function? See here, fwrite function will takes two arguments here. Okay, right, so what is those two arguments means? Fwrite of, okay, what is the file you want to write? Okay, that is a file name followed by, right, text. Okay, right, so how much text you want to give it? Okay, how much text you want to write? Okay, what is the text you want to pass? Okay, right, so first see here, it will takes two parameters here. The first parameter is fwrite function contains the name of the file. Okay, for which file you want to write, and the second parameter is what data you want to write. Okay, right, suppose for example here, see, I am taking some value here, Jane Doe. Okay, right, so fwrite function how I can use means by specifying file name. What is the file name here? My file is the file name, and $txt means what here? Jane Doe. Okay, this text will get added to that file. If you open that file, you can able to see Jane Doe. Okay, right, so very easy one. Right, so overwriting of the file. Okay, so next file uploading. Okay, right, so if you want to upload any files, okay, right, so you can use some functions. So then see, same thing, see, this one, fopen, fread, fwrite, fseek, so all are same, just like we will be using in C language. Okay, same functionality will be there. Okay, right, so all the functions you can use it. Okay, right, so all these things already we have discussed there. Okay, so sessions and cookies, right? So all those concepts are covered. Okay, related to the files here, very important thing is, okay, fopen, fread, fwrite means how to handle the files. Okay, so how to send the data, that is how to use fseek function, how to use fopen function. Okay, and how to use fclose function. So all those are very important concepts related to the files. Okay, right, so we can use these functions, okay, in order to work with the files. Okay, right, so thank you guys.